Hey guys, Will with Just Add Water. Today we're going to talk about our sales and design process. So if you're a new customer, best way for you to reach out, stuff you need to have ready, and those kind of things. And we'll walk you through it step by step. Okay, so step one through this process, things that you should kind of have ready would be some pictures. There's going to be some of the first things that we're going to ask you for. Even if it's just a blank backyard, kind of your spot where you want it, your living space, outdoor space, whatever you have. That way we get to see what you see while we have that original phone call or that initial phone call. So those pictures really help us during that first phone call, because normally with that phone call, we can go through budget, design ideas, the type of feature, anything like that that you have in mind. We're going to talk about all of that. That way we don't have to charge a consultation fee or anything like, along those lines, because we should hopefully be able to get all that information. So after you send your pictures in, you'll go to our website at iowawaterscapes.com. We have all of our pricing on there, whether you want a pondless, a fountainscape, ecosystem pond, rec pond, anything like that, that's all on there. So you can just pre-budget yourself in there. Everything we do is completely, designable, customizable, however you want to say that to fit your budget. But that pricing page on there is a really good place for you to know where or what you need to start this project. So even if you're in like the planning phase of your backyard or anything there, we'll gladly have the conversation with you as far as, how to break down your ideas and really how to design it in your head. So after the phone call, once we're kind of at that next step of coming out to your yard, it's normally Chris or myself that will come out there. We come out there with our can of paint. We're going to walk you through it. This is when we really get to pick out the nitty-gritty details. We really like to bring anything we're building up close to your home or that living space. So if it's a patio, if it's a back door, anything like that, we're going to ask you what each window is so we can aim waterfalls at it and get focal points in all those spots so you can enjoy it both inside and out. I really want to make sure our streams or waterfalls or anything like that are pointed right where you're going to enjoy it the most. The sound of water travels very linearly. So if it's pointed there, you're gonna have better noise than, if we're offset just a little bit. So those are all things that we kind of ask about when the on-site consultation comes. So, I've had customers already have something pre-painted out there and say, this is what I want. Or, like I said, we just have the conversation. We come out with our paint, we paint it out, sit down, give you the exact price on what your project is going to be. You can also take, if you're at home thinking about what size you want or something like that, after seeing our website, take your garden hose, lay it out in the shape of the pond you want. That's a really easy way to manipulate your size and shape. And that gives you that kind of look, right? As far as there it is in your backyard, that's how much room it's going to take up. That's where it's going to be. That's another great tool that you can use to kind of get yourself going in the right steps of the process. So once we've gotten everything, we finalized what you want, where the viewing stone's going to go, all that kind of stuff, we get you on the schedule. And then normally a week or two before we're going to go break ground, we're going to touch base with you, tell you like scheduling, anything like that, update you. And then normally within that window of a week or so beforehand to the day before, like we break somewhere in there, we're going to bring our lead foreman, who's going to be running your project, out there to your site, preferably when you're going to be there. That way the 3-4 of us, whatever it's going to be, get to meet. We call this like the transfer of trust. I've built rapport with you, Chris has built rapport with you. Now I want you to meet our team leader who's going to be really running the project, because this is the most important step of it. Chris and I are normally out there frequently, daily, that kind of thing. We're not always there 24/7 on your job site the way these guys are. The customer service part is the most important part. Normally when we get done with a build, it might be 12 months before we get to see you again, or shutdown season, or whatever it's going to be. So we want you to trust them as much as we trust them. So once that transfer of trust and that kind of like pre-job walkthrough is done, Then we're going to break ground, complete your project, do all of that stuff. And then about a week or two after your project's done, we're going to have our maintenance manager, Val. She's going to come by. She's going to kind of touch base with you, see how the feature's running. You know, that foreman, he's going to walk you through how everything works that final day. Normally, it kind of goes in one ear, out the other, because everyone's so oohing and ahhing over what just got done. So Val follows up with you. She's going to walk you through everything again, kind of show you how to do maintenance on the project, talk to you about, you know, the services that we offer, the maintenance programs, anything like that. But that is your process for us from your dream to completion. If you have any questions about this process, drop it in the comments, call, email us, whatever is easier for you. Videos every Wednesday. We also have the YouTube Shorts posted daily. So hit that bell icon so you get notified when we're posting. Subscribe to our channel.